Boxing King Media in association with Box Raw. Frank Smith, Sky Sports show. Dalton Smith, your guy, put in a clinical performance.
Yeah, good performance. Casey Benjamin, awkward fighter, but good performance. Accurate punches from Dalton, and another good win. Another good defence of the British title.
How did you score it? Because a lot of people were split ringside.
No, I thought Dalton won by 4 rounds. So I thought it was quite fair, to be honest.
Obviously, he made it quite public that it was his last fight on his deal. How confident are you guys at Matchroom that you can keep him on the zone?
Yeah, look, very confident. We've got a great relationship with Dalton and all the team, and I think we've all done a great job together. And I think there's so much more still to come from Dalton Smith. I think now's never been a better time than ever for fighters. But I'm very confident that Dalton's happy, he's in a good place, and we'll get something done. So keep your eyes peeled.
I think the way Sky have kind of publicised his fight this week, they've obviously been chucking Azim's name in and trying to build that rivalry and that fight. So if he was to stay on the zone, is there a fighter that you think you can kind of build a similar sort of rivalry with?
No, but look, that doesn't mean the fight can't happen down the road. There's still a massive fight down the road. I think the big key for us, as we've spoken about before, is Dalton wants to become a global star. He doesn't want to just become, win the British title. He wants to, go on from here and win world titles and be involved in massive marquee global events, and that's what we can deliver. But the Azim fight is definitely a huge fight down the road, but they're at different stages of their career now.
Do you think it would be possible to make that, obviously working with Ben Shalom and obviously Eddie together?
Yeah, look, anything's possible. We know there's a big thing around people not working together in the sport. I think we work with everyone. But I think that's one for down the road. Dalton's, I think, ahead. He's been in the program a lot longer than Azim. Although Azim's moving fast, Dalton's a few steps ahead of him. And I think he's going to turn his head now to European. After winning the British title outright, European titles, world titles. But definitely. These guys have got years and years in the game. It's not something that needs to be rushed. That could be 3 years down the road, 4 years down the road. It's all possible then.
Just moving on to other subject, I think Eddie did an interview yesterday. He said that the whole stuff with Conor Benn, the hearings, it's all started. What kind of stage is that at the moment?
I think in the next couple of weeks you'll hear some more details around it all. Things are ongoing. It's a case that Conor Benn and his legal and scientific team are working through currently, and as soon as there's more details, they'll share it. But I hope in the next couple of weeks it will be in a better place, and more will be able to be spoken about.
Is it like a court case? Is it being played out in some sort of courtroom type style thing at the moment?
I mean, it's a hearing between the relevant parties involved. So that's something that I'm sure in due course will come out.
And any news on AJ? Is he literally just waiting for the winner of Dillian Whyte and Franklin?
Yeah, look, that's a bit interesting fight, a big fight for the heavyweight division. Plays a part in it also. But AJ's ready to go. We're just making the plans now for what's coming. It's going to be early part of next year, and we'll have an announcement soon.
Did you watch Sonny Edwards' fight last night?
I saw clips of it, to be honest. I didn't watch it all, but I heard he had a good performance. Heard he sat on the ropes a few times, took a few shots, but he was all in the game of entertaining. But Sonny's an entertaining fighter, and they've got some big fights ahead of him.
In his post-fight interview, his words were that Martinez is running and Bam Bam wants a fight. So which one of them two could you realistically make it? Does Martinez still with Sonny Edwards, or is it going to be Bam Bam?
They're both interesting fights, so I think let's see how things play out. Martinez is fighting on our December 3rd card against Carmona. And then obviously Bam's fighting early part of the new year for the 112-pound WBO title. So, he's got that to focus on. Let's go from there and see what happens.
And last one, Frank, I think you guys were mulling over putting a show on the end of December. Is there any news on that? Is that still going ahead?
Just a few more discussions ongoing. Hope to have some clarity in the next few days.
I'm assuming that you guys were waiting on whether Sky were going to put a pay-per-view on. It sounds like they're going to go with Chris Smith on the 17th in Bournemouth. Where would you guys be doing that if you was it? Is it going to be a London show, or could you give us any hints?
A few options ongoing.
You're very good, Frank. Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Good to see you.